My name is Ray Rushton, and I'm the Managing Director of the Wimbledon Sewing Machine Company. We're international sewing machine dealers. I run the company full time, and we've got about 20 other people involved in the running of the firm. I'm here every day and have been for the last 60 years. First of all, the sewing machine is probably one of the most important inventions of all time, and I think that the world needs to see how they started. After the war, my father lost everything, and he used to get a great deal of pleasure going round various bomb sites that were in London at the time after the war, bomb sites where people took stuff to sell, and he was just generally looking for things until somebody asked him if he could find them a sewing machine, and he found one and brought it back, got it going, and the woman who asked him came round and had a look at it and said it's got a funny hand mechanism on it, it's no good to her. So he was left with it. But he did say, try and find her another one. And he went back the following week and he found her another one, which was all right. But then he was left with the old one. So he put it in the Wimbledon Borough News, and he had about 30 people after it. And he sold it, and he got the idea from that. So it all started with one machine. There are 3 or 4 European collections and museums, but they're mainly domestic machines. Our museum is domestic and industrial, which makes it a lot bigger and a lot more interesting. I visit my collection here usually 2 to 3 times a week. I still repair machines, yeah. Mainly the 1850 to 1980. We got 3 top mechanics who do the later ones, but I like doing the old ones. The only favourite of mine is the Queen Victoria machine, and that's firstly, there's only one in the world. It was made especially for Queen Victoria, who gave it to her eldest daughter, Vicky, and that machine travelled round the German palaces and finished up at the palace on the Isle of Wight. And then it went to Christie's to be sold, and that's when we bought it. But it is unique. There's no other. It was only one ever made, and that's here. Everything in here is probably before about 1970, but 95% of them are before 1900. All our business is done by word of mouth, and we when we get a customer, over the years we look after them, and that's really the success of the place. Now we've got a 2-acre site here, which has been here for about 25 years now, and we're well established.